All right, we got ready threes from, or hover threes from both players. Let's go ahead and count down our first game of the finals. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Doodle versus Jepper. Das versus Roll. A drawing versus a person. Hey, yo, all the bananas are just gone. My man Doodle's potassiumed up. But here it is. Game number 1. What the freak? Okay, that was weird. And Doodle, once again, flawless opener. $136 now. Jepper at 122. Doodle actually setting up for... covers up the well. Probably was the best option to do. There's one Tetris, and a little bit of complicated pieces over here for Doodle. Not able to find a super efficient way to get Tetris ready. Had to take a couple of burns, but has the advantage over Jepper. True. 89 is bigger than 0. Can't argue with that logic. Something you can argue with is this board over here for Doodle. Trying to... actually can get set up for a dirty column 10. Row 3. RNG doesn't like that, though. Forcing Doodle to take some burns here. And in terms of what Doodle is able to do... You know, Doodle does roll, so the placement ceiling is a lot higher compared to Jepper. Unless Jepper were to somehow swap to roll grip. Colin, thank you so much for the raid of 25 souls. Welcome to the finals of the Hopeful Circuit, where we're watching a drawing versus a Tetris that has been named Jepper, apparently. 296 to now 334. And Doodle gonna actually continue to go for this. Interesting adjustment. I actually kind of like the implications that did for the stack. No Tetris for Doodle. Doodle actually has the lead. There it is, 365 to now 343. Jepper having to commit a couple more burns here. Hey, I redid Gauntlet during the regular season. I did all the playoffs. But that's going to change this season. Because we'll have a team for Gauntlet. 421, make that 422 after a couple of burns for Doodle. 354 for Jepper. There's a Tetris. Jepper gonna hold out and no, gonna actually go for the S spin. The heck, I've never heard this song before. Wait. Yeah, I haven't heard this song before. Unless I like came in at like the middle of it. Okay, yeah. I haven't heard the beginning of the song. That caught me off guard. Like, I've heard the middle. I've never heard the beginning of the song. I was like, what is this? Because for me, at least with music, I identify like what a song is by the beginning. Okay, 520 now, 454. Yeah, I was like, what is this song? 544 transition for Doodle. Very strong here, game number 1. Jepper transitions at 479. Majority of my like song names aren't even in English. Jepper having to commit a couple of burns here. Same can be said for Doodle. Left side for Jepper. Oh, that didn't burn. Honestly, I thought that did. Love how you just assumed it was Japanese. For all you know, it could have been Spanish or French. Or Mongolian. Jepper's in trouble. That left side needs to get resolved. Yeah, you might have seen my streams, but that doesn't mean that that's the music that I like, per se. And unless Jepper is going to break out some rolling, that left side is not going to be possible to dig out of. Doodle takes game 1. Because actually, I like instrumentals before I like J-Rock, Eurobeat, or J-Pop. Ludovico Inuati. I butchered his name so bad. He's my favorite composer. Probably my favorite album of his is Time Lapse in the Time Lapse, if I'm not mistaken. Elements is a pretty good album too. The 7 Days Walking series is also pretty solid. Counting out, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Dude, I'm still tripped out. That opening threw me off so much. Because like normally all the songs within the CTM playlist, I can like associate with a different era. Like I can tell you, it's like, oh yeah, that's the 2019 era. It's like, oh, this is 2020. This one came when I'm like, what is this? I said I'm into instrumental music, not necessarily classical. Like it's nice, but it's not the type of music that I'm into personally. Man, that's a tough sequence of pieces to deal with. And ooh, okay, Doodle actually going for the J-tuck there. See what Doodle's cooking here. If an eyepiece comes, can try and go for a row 2. All right, there it is. Row 2 Tetris setup and Tetris for both Jepper and Doodle. Jepper, on the other hand, taking advantage, having a strong start here in game number 2. Looking for an ideal piece to go for the tuck. Goes for the horizontal tuck. Want to really emphasize that double wide. Ooh, okay. The Sharky brought L burn for Doodle. Knocks down the Tetris. Jepper still playing this game very strong. I like the flat I burn. There's Tetris for Jepper. 236 to now 180. Oh, nice save over there for Doodle. It is going to be TP's to... Hold on, wait, can we see it? That is a misdrop. I'm pretty sure that was I-spin possible, and I guess Doodle just did not get it where it needed to go. Man, I was so excited because I found that solution and it just didn't get done. And, oh, a couple of misdrops over here from Doodle. Jepper is going to be able to take a 100,000 point lead just about. Yeah, so then Doodle just missed out on that perfect opportunity for the solve. I thought it was completely intentional, especially with the delay burn that was set up prior. And oh, another misdrop for Doodle. Doodle now just trying to work this way out, trying to draw a way out of this and to get back in the scoring position. Trying to pencil in some more Tetrises there. Well, Jepper has been taking this opportunity and making his mark. 384 to now 234. All right, I'll stop. Doodle finally down at the bottom, almost down by 200,000 points. But given that Z piece opens up the well, $311 to now $459. And Doodle, another misdrop from Doodle creates one long bar dependency and a J piece dependency, and gonna commit to the burns here. Jepper looking to have almost a 200,000 point lead at transition. $389 transition for Doodle. $574 transition for Jepper. Or no, Jepper can still grab one more, so I miscounted the lines. Now it's a 574 transition. I was just predicting the future, guys. No Tetris for Doodle, down by almost 200,000 points upon transitioning. But Doodle's gonna have to dig deep here. Can't afford any early top outs. In fact, this can come down to 29 play if Jepper is able to maintain a high enough level of efficiency. And, ooh, several misdrops and several long bars. But now Doodle gonna have to dig out that hang, gets a piece over, and that's gonna do it. Jepper ties up the set 1-1. I know how you feel, Doodle. There was one time I was at a crazy pace game, right? It was like 822. Like, it could have been, at the time I was chasing 1.1, so it could have definitely been my 1.1 game. And then I got bursted with 3 long bars, and I had no spot on my board for them. Like, I wasn't Tetris ready, and there just wasn't a good spot for them. And because of that, I died. It was so bizarre. It's like, bro, the one time I didn't need a long bar and you give me 3 of them. See if Jepper can dig out of this, actually. Has to go... Oh. Yeah, no, that's not happening. We have hover threes from both players. Let's go and count them down. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So far, things are looking pretty good for the openers. Jepper not working with a flawless opener like in the prior game. Doodle, however, is going to have to take some more burns here. Looking for an eyepiece. Does get an eyepiece. Had to set up a delay burn. L or J wanted. J piece needed. Dependency gets filled, and ooh, that adjustment was a little bit on the rougher side of things. Jepper, double long bar dependent, fills in one dependency with a J. Gets a long bar down the center. Great flat T-burn over there for Doodle. Both players having to deal with some, honestly, tricky boards to solve. It's not free by any means. And it's always fascinating to see how certain players try to attack situations, get out of them in the most efficient way as possible. There is Tetris for Doodle. 174 to now 102. So far, things look pretty good for both players. Doodle managing to get a 50,000 point lead. Jepper, clean board, fills in the dependency on the left hand side, and hits the I spin actually. Oh, decided not to tuck the T piece underneath. It's gonna have to go for a skim to avoid a perpetual Z dependency. Tetris over there for Jepper. Doodle at 313. Jepper at 223. And ooh, Doodle. Oh, this is a dangerous situation. Double long bar dependent, and actually goes for the furthest long bar dependency first. A hung right there could have been game over, and this is still not guaranteed. Nice. Not gonna go for the flat placement over there to the left, or to the right, I mean. Doodle opens up the well. That's a start. Would love to get an L piece. I piece works as well. Tetris for Doodle. And now Jepper's turn to kind of share some danger. And Jepper scores a Tetris as well. And actually, Jepper gets out of their situation so quick, too. Has opportunity to close the gap a bit in terms of where we're looking at for transition scores. Doodle just going for row 2. And oh, Doodle. High once again. And wait, transition is only in 3 lines. Okay, there's the long bar for the Tetris transition at 520-ish. Players now on level 19. And wow, Jepper surviving just barely. And oh, wait, that left side. And gets the quick tap. And Doodle, oh my gosh. Wait, that left side. I don't think Doodle can do any. Oh my gosh, hold on a second. What? It's not over yet. Misses the T-spin, possibly intentional. And oh, Doodle's dead. Jepper, you need to get 558. I repeat, 558. $558 is what you need. A Tetris and change will do it. One Tetris now will do it. True. Losing doesn't equal throwing, but throwing always equals losing. Kind of like the whole entire... Oh, 558, Jepper. Just make sure you know. Kind of like the whole entire... a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle isn't a square. And that's good. Jepper takes game number 3. And is one away from winning Hopefuls. Good game today, Leo, for CTL, between you and Mark. I'm gonna have to try and steal NGC, man, so we can break the record again. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Here we are, game number 4. Doodle the roller needs to win one more game in order to bring us to a decider. Jepper needs to win one more game to win the event. Win the Hopefuls circuit. So far, Jepper down by a Tetris, but has the cleaner board. Gonna be able to almost tie things up exactly. Doodle hung a eyepiece on column 2. Gets it over, but gonna trail slightly. In the lead by a single. And oh, that adjustment on that L piece, that's gonna cost actually quite a few lines. There's Tetris 140 to now 134. Jepper kind of experiencing some minor issues. And Jepper does need to be a little bit careful. This board state is not ideal. The left side can get dangerous very quickly. The hole on column 4 isn't too tedious to deal with. In fact, it's just going to set up a delayed burn. Nice. Recognizes the burn opportunity using the L. 190. Make that 213 to now 176. And oh, Doodle sets up a tuck or spin dependency, and oh no, Doodle playing with fire here. Oh my gosh, going to try and work out another miracle here with no space to do so, and doesn't rotate. Doodle tops at a 182. Jepper is your future circuit champion for the month of February. Look at this dude. Defeated a roller here in the finals.
Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest classic Tetris community online, at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.